Niche down. It's the most common advice for growing on YouTube. But what if I told you this advice is actually preventing your channel from taking off? Stick around because I'm about to challenge everything you've been told about finding your niche. You've heard it 1,000 times. The riches are in the niches. Pick one specific topic and stick to it religiously. But here's what nobody's telling you. Some of the fastest growing channels in 2025 are doing the exact opposite. They're strategically expanding their content, not narrowing it. Let me show you something fascinating. I analyzed 50 channels that exploded in growth this year. The results? 67% of them started with a broader approach and only specialized after reaching 10,000 subscribers. This completely contradicts the conventional wisdom that you need to niche down from day one. But before I reveal the strategy that's actually working, let's understand why the niche down advice became so popular in the first place. The theory makes sense. Focus on one specific topic, become the go-to expert, and dominate that space. In a less crowded YouTube, this worked brilliantly. But in 2025, the platform has evolved, and so must our strategies. Here's the problem with niching down too early. It creates a discovery ceiling. When you hyper-specialize from day one, you dramatically limit the number of potential viewers who might discover your content. You're essentially putting a cap on your growth before you've even started. Think about it this way. If you make videos exclusively about growing succulents indoors, you're only going to reach people already interested in succulents. But if you cover indoor plants more broadly, you can attract viewers interested in houseplants who might then discover they love succulents through your content. This broader approach gives the algorithm more data points to work with. It can test your content with different audiences and find unexpected pockets of viewers who respond well to your style and delivery. Now, I'm not saying you should make random videos about completely unrelated topics. What I'm advocating for is what I call strategic breadth, a calculated approach that gives you room to grow while still maintaining coherence. Here's how it works in 3 steps. First, start with a content umbrella instead of a niche. This is a broader category that gives you flexibility while still being focused enough to build an identity. For example, instead of vegan keto recipes, your umbrella might be healthy eating for busy people. Second, use the content exploration phase to your advantage. In your first 30 to 50 videos, intentionally vary your topics within your umbrella. This isn't random. It's strategic testing to see what resonates with viewers and what the algorithm picks up. Third, follow the data, not the dogma. After publishing those varied videos, analyze which ones performed best. Look for patterns in topic, style, and format. Then gradually shift your content in that direction. Not because some guru told you to niche down, but because your audience data showed you where to focus. Let me give you a real example. One creator I worked with started a channel about personal finance. Instead of niching down to just budgeting tips, they covered the broader umbrella of money management for millennials. Their videos ranged from debt payoff strategies to side hustles to mindset shifts about money. After 40 videos, they noticed something interesting. Their content about negotiating and earning more consistently outperformed everything else. That became their focus, but they would never have discovered this winning direction if they had niched down from day one. Now, here's where it gets really interesting. The algorithm actually rewards this approach because it gives YouTube more data to work with. When you create varied content within your umbrella, YouTube can test your videos with different audience segments. But what about all those YouTube gurus insisting you need to niche down immediately? Here's what they're missing. Most of them niche down after they found success, not before. They're giving you advice based on where they ended up, not how they actually got there. Look at Mr. Beast. He didn't start with expensive challenges. His early content covered everything from gaming to YouTube growth tips. It was only after he found traction that he specialized in the challenge format we know today. So here's your action plan. First, define your content umbrella. Broad enough to give you room to explore, but focused enough to give your channel a clear identity. Second, create 30 to 50 videos exploring different topics within that umbrella. Third, analyze the data and let your audience guide your specialization. If this helped, like and subscribe. Next time, I'll expose what really matters to the 2025 algorithm. Spoiler, the experts are wrong.